Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am not feeling super well, so apologies about my appearance, but I managed to put some lips on and some eyes for the video, but I was literally in bed before this and I've been in bed and I missed work and I'm not doing too well. But all that aside, welcome to this March reset. I'm very excited for March. Looking forward to say goodbye to February. I think most people didn't have the best February. Here in Vancouver, it's like miserable, very, very cold. I do love the snow and it snowed last week. I just am ready for some spring. I'm ready for some double digits in the weather and I'm excited about the longer days. Next weekend, I think we're turning the clocks and yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. But if you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. Hello, I am an Aussie living in Vancouver. I do a lot of lifestyle content and some budget reset sort of content every month. I take you guys along of what I've spent living as a single galley in her early 30s in Vancouver. It's a very expensive city, so let's look at what I spent. I did spend a lot in February, and yeah, we look at my goals and reflections and all of that. So if you guys like that sort of content, feel free to subscribe and let's get on to my reflections for February. I'm gonna pop my February reflections next to me and let's talk through them. What are you most proud of? I said, moving into a share house with women I don't know and navigating a new space with flow. I'm proud of my work ethic and getting past probation with praise. So the first part of that, I moved into a share house, obviously, with two women I don't know, and I've never moved Flo from one space to the other. She's never moved, apart from obviously when we adopted her, she went straight into my old apartment with my ex for 2 years, and now she's in a new space. So navigating that, how to introduce a cat to a new space, I was learning all of that and I'm proud of how I did. She is finally settled in nicely. And the second part of that, excuse me, I'm proud of my work ethic. So the job that I'm currently in, I love so much, and I passed the 3-month probation, so your gal can get her benefits, and I got a little gift from my boss, and it's just nice to feel loved and supported by a workplace. I think I've told you guys in another video, like I just haven't really had that, especially in Vancouver. So I'm loving my job and it's nice to get praise for my hard work and it's paying off. So we love that. What challenged you this month? I said straight after moving in, Flo got a limp. The guilt of her being injured just after I moved her into a new space. So taking her to the vet and giving her meds, I just literally, like the week that her and I moved in, it's just such a big place in comparison to my old apartment, and one of her hind legs got a limp. I had to take her to the emergency vet and I was just so worried and stressed. I was really like guilty that I moved her and she got an injury straight away. Like she's never been injured. She's such a young, healthy cat that it was just such a nightmare, and I had to give her meds twice a day, and then I took her to the vet again because it wasn't getting better. Like it's just been a big challenge for me and really hard to settle into a new space when I was literally cat sitting and had to confine her to my room, check up on her all the time, and I haven't been able to really leave the space because I've been worried about her. So that was really tough. What are 3 things you are grateful for? I said, number 1, financial security. As I said, the vets are expensive, especially an emergency vet, which is what happened when I was in a panic on a late Thursday night and I just wanted to get her looked at straight away. Emergency vet it was, and that was a really hefty sum, as you guys will see soon in my what I spent. But I'm very grateful to have a credit card and a full-time job and savings. So those 3 things got me through the month, and as much as I wanted it to be a low spend month, it just wasn't going to be the case with vet bills. So anyway, so I put that because I'm happy to have that money there. I didn't have to ask anyone for money, so that's nice. Number 2, I put Flo. I feel like I put Flo on like every one of these, but she just makes me so happy, and seeing a little face every day. And over the past few days I've been so sick. I've been so sick, and she's been like in bed with me and taking care of me, and you know how animals just know, like she's just the best and always makes me smile, and she's, you know, the best friend I have. And then I put number 3 as my health. I feel like when you get sick, you immediately regret the times that you weren't making the most of your health before then. And I sometimes take my health for granted. I was a very sickly, I guess, early 20s. I was chronically sick. You guys might have seen my chronic sinusitis video, and I got my surgery and blah, blah, blah. So that changed my life and made me not the sickly girl, because I was always sick. Like all my friends at uni can tell you I was sick all the time, really ill, like sinusitis. So getting sick now after a few years of being like a well person is like, oh, I don't get sick. I'm like a healthy gal. But I think a number of factors come into it, and it's not, you know, it's not Miss Rona. But yeah, I just grateful for my health when I do have it, and I'm sure in the next few days I'll get better. So yeah, next, let me just have a, I haven't spoken this much in 4 or 5 days, so bear with me. I'm trying to make this like a shorter video, so just for my throat's sake. So something you learned this month. Is it really that deep? I think there's a, you know what it was? Not that serious. I don't know. There's a quote from TikTok. I'm sure you guys will know what I'm talking about. Like, I can't remember it. You know when it never was? That serious. There it is. Yeah, is it really that deep is kind of what I put here, but that's what I mean. Whatever drama has been coming my way, which is more than I like recently. So knowing what is worth responding to, knowing what to ignore or what to fight for, focusing on the good energy, like don't give out more than you get. So what I mean by that is if I'm getting hit with messages that are passive aggressive or rude, or people not taking ownership for things, and people not just being kind, why should I give my energy out to them? And I obviously don't want to, as much as I want to retaliate, is it even worth it? Like, are they actually gonna understand that they did something wrong? Is it just like a waste of time? So putting into people, like if you're getting good, give the good, and if people are giving you bad, just ignore it, because what's the point? Like, is it worth my time to put energy into something like that? I don't know. Hopefully that made sense. And then word of the month was connection, February, and I said yes, definitely connected with Rachel, my co-workers, and Grace. So Grace and Josh helped me move at the beginning of this month, and I've caught up with her a few times since. We had a Galentine's Day, which was really fun, and Rach, her room is next to mine, and she's amazing. She'll probably pop up in a video soon, but I've really gelled with her, and you know, she picked up stuff for me when I was sick, and you know, thinks of really like just sweet gestures, and we've been getting along quite well since I've moved in. And she's around the house a lot, single galley, Irish, 23, if you guys wanna no, but she's just, yeah, she's been iconic. So it's been nice getting to know her, and yeah, my co-workers as well. Just feeling like I'm getting more acquainted with the doctors that I work with, and getting banter, and just like just feeling the clinic out a bit more. And then my word for March is fulfilled. I want to feel fulfilled in each day. Like, I want to really seize the day and just not, I think being in bed for the past 5 days, I mean, like I can't do anything but rest because I'm ill, but I just want to make the most of the days when I'm well, and be doing stuff that really fills my cup, instead of focusing a lot on what I'm missing out on in Melbourne, or what I wish I could be doing, or the holidays. I wish, like, just live my life for me and stop worrying about the other stuff. But yeah, so there are my reflections for February. Let me know if you guys had anything similar, or you know, were struggling in February. It's completely okay if you were. It's a really tough month, especially like in the northern hemisphere. Like, it's winter, we're just waiting for spring to come, and it's a pretty miserable time, and people hibernate, and not many people want to come out and socialize. So I feel ya. But enough of that. Let's go into my February goals. Didn't do too well with them, but that's okay. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna put my February goals up next to me. I'm just gonna burn through them because, as I said, it wasn't my best month. So, personal, made my new room a sanctuary. Didn't do that. I've had to catify my room. I had the litter box in there. Her food is still in there. I've got a makeshift rug on the ground. I've had to just literally make my space for flow. It's so claustrophobic in there. It does not feel like a sanctuary at all. So we hate that. Get to know my housemates, tick. find time to journal more. Absolutely did not do that, and I really want to. Enjoy a solo date. I mean, I'm on my own so much, but I didn't do anything really special for me, and like I didn't take myself out anywhere, so that was a bit of a shame. Financial, have one no spend day a week. Definitely did this, so yay. Create a new payday routine. Didn't do this. I still don't really know how to do this, and I want to film it for you guys, but I really just do it so quickly that I don't really have a process, but I want to figure it out, and bear with me, we'll figure it out together. Consistency with budget app, yes, I did that. Focused on a little bit more. Didn't help because it was a high spend month. Health and wellness, try new supplements for skin. Notice when it gets worse during the month. I did have new supplements very regularly. I didn't miss a day, but my skin didn't get better at all. It stayed bad every single day of February, so riddle me that. Try and meal prep more. I didn't do that. Establish a bedtime routine in a new place. I did this. Like I went to bed a lot earlier, which is nice because the other girls in the house go to bed early too, which is really, really nice. And I'm finding myself being tired at like 9 and being like, oh, I should go to bed. It's great. So that's good. I'm probably sleeping more than I have in a very long time. Aim for 10K steps a day. I probably did this twice a week. I really didn't do it daily. I think that's so tough for the weather and my mood and what was going on with the cat, so didn't do that. 2,200K on YouTube, did not do this. 3K on TikTok, I did a live. No, I did a video after the Super Bowl and it did really well. I was filming and reacting to the Rihanna. My camera just died, so I was saying that I did a video responding to Rihanna's I'm gonna say this wrong, but as an ASL interpreter I watched on the YouTube version of the Super Bowl, and she was just amazing, and I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. She went viral. Justine, I can't remember her last name, but yeah, that video got, I don't know, like over 100,000 views, so boosted my TikTok up. So now I'm on like nearly 3,200, so that's great. We love some growth. Get back into consistent uploads, didn't do that. Post more vlog style on TikTok, no, but I went on live like 4 times. I just thought it was funny to do it when I was with Rach or Grace and we just had like a girls' night, and I just chucked the live on and it was actually really fun. We did like some drinking games, so follow me on TikTok if you want to get a random live on a Friday night from me. Okay, so I did terribly on those goals, but that's okay. It's in the past. Let's look at my March goals. Okay, so I'm gonna read through them. I have for personal, find a rug / shoe rack for my room. Looking on Marketplace, not finding what I want, and just wanting to get a rug so I've got a blanket on the ground right now for Flo to jump on because of her limp, and it's gross, and I just want a rug and I want to make my room look nice. So yeah, there's that. Journal 2 pages a day of my thoughts. I think I can do this. I think that's very doable. I already do. It's 5 lines a day for 5 years. I do that every single night without fail, and I definitely could also have like a notebook when I'm doing that to just write down my thoughts. I just think it's really helpful. I haven't had therapy all month and it's showing. I'm not doing great, so I think that would be a nice one. Try a new restaurant / bar. I would love to do more than one, but I just said a new one. Make my space more organized. Yeah, still have boxes still moving in. There's a box under this that's mine, but otherwise I did pretty good with unpacking. Health and wellness, get back into yoga after being sick. I miss yoga, my body is hurting. I'm not really at a desk all day, like the clinic is like up and down and everything, but I do find that my body hates me when I don't do yoga. So I really want to get back, if not daily, then every second day, or like try for daily, but I haven't obviously been well and I wasn't really sticking to it as much as I wanted to. So get back into that because I love it. Prepare healthy meal prep for dinners. I would love to do like bulk, you know, roast veggies at the beginning of the week, have some rice prepared, have some salads already pre-cut, things like that, just to make my life easier when I get home from work. That would be great. And just to have healthy things, so I don't, not that I really have unhealthy food, but I just want to I'd rather have nice healthy snacks around than just grab like a granola bar or something. Try a new workout class. I would love to do pole with Grace. I also wanted to do like a Zumba thing, or maybe there's Pilates down the road. Just want to try something different, just get out there and, you know, maybe meet someone, maybe do something like cool. Close rings, so like Apple Watch rings 5 days of the week. I was aiming daily and I pretty much did that most of January, but February was a bust. So I just want to go in slow and steady wins the race with all of that. And I have not been active for like a couple of weeks. So yeah, I can do that slowly. Financial, allow myself to have a weekly meal out. So I think because things are so expensive and in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna spend a lot of money. I don't want to go out and socialize as much because I'm already thinking, oh, this is gonna be expensive. And then I'm missing out on, you know, meeting up with someone, having memories and having fun. And like, I don't know, I just have this guilt of spending money that I don't need to spend because I could be eating at home and saving money. So allowing myself, like knowing it's winter weather and the best way to hang out with a friend is over a dinner, and I work Monday to Friday, so it's gonna have to be a dinner. And then on the weekend, brunches are just as expensive as dinner anyway. So yeah, just allowing myself to like have a weekly meal out with a friend because it'll be good for me and my mental health. Get coins from the bank for laundry. I need to do this because our laundry takes loonies. What is with laundries here? Like in Australia, it's just not a thing to pay for laundry. It's just so bizarre to me, but we have to pay for laundry. So I just can only use $1 coins, which sucks. So I need to get those. And that's kind of like a reminder to me to get that. I have a lower spend month than February. We hope. What am I up to? Social media. So I want to hit 2,170 on YouTube because 2.2 is just a big aim. So let's just aim smaller. Maybe I'll hit that goal. 3,500 on TikTok in terms of followers. I think I can get this with a couple more lives, and maybe when I do some more content, which is just written down below. So I've written weekly uploads again. I miss YouTube. I have all this backlog footage. Like I have my whole Melbourne trip. I don't know if I could do like a Sasha edit and, you know, cut my ex out of all the footage and still post it, because there's such good clips of Melbourne and I really want to show you guys Melbourne and my trip, because I only did my birthday, and then the past few months has just been like I'm not in a good mood or a good place to vlog. So I'm like, why would anyone want to watch my boring sad life? But you know, like you guys subscribe to me for a reason and I want to put up more content. So feel free to let me know what you want to see. I've got a few ideas about, you know, doing a talk about how it was finding a rental, because renting in Vancouver is so tough and I haven't done it, you know, I haven't looked for a rental since 2018. So a lot has changed. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from me, and post more vlog style on TikTok I put as well. I just don't know if I could be like one of those aesthetic cute girlies that does all that, you know, making a smoothie kind of content, but I think I could make them like sash versions of like, this is my day in a life, and do it like that, because it's just, I don't know, just do like a 0 effort vlog and see how that goes. Maybe people will like it because it's real. Anyway, they're all my goals for March. So let's get into what I spent in the month of February and onto my my March budget. Okay, we're in the home stretch. I don't think I'll be able to do the section where I talk about how I'm fulfilling my goals of 2023 because I really didn't do anything in February. I was just trying to figure out my sick cat and my sick self. So that's okay. We're gonna get into what I spent in February. So let's go through it. I'll take you guys along. I was $267.19 over budget. How much did I spend? I spent $3,599 over the month. I have my paychecks here. So for the month, I got $3,336.74 for my income. Gifts, there were no birthdays. I don't think I got anyone a gift. So rent, utilities and laundry was $950, so $940 for rent. and $10 for laundry for the month. Streaming, always $11.19. Microwave and a rug. The three of us put in for the microwave. I got the rug because it's mainly for Flo, and that's in the living room now in the shared space. So that was $60, and the microwave was $20 for my part of it. And the girls put in like a couple of dollars towards the rug. We just like evened it out. I don't care, like I wanted the rug for the cat. Compass card is always the same, $102 for the month. I get a monthly pass. I think it's the most cost effective because I get the bus at least twice a day. I got an Evo on the 10th of Feb. So Uber Pet was so expensive. That was like a 5-minute trip and it was $14. So then I got an Evo on the way home. That was for the emergency vet. And then later on in the month, I went to the vet again, and that was like to the vet, and that was from the vet. And then I got a taxi from downtown last weekend with me and Rach, but she got the taxi on the way there, so I got the taxi on the way back, which is actually really reasonable. So yeah, $62, and I never really spend money on Uber or Evo, so that was a nice little surprise. Groceries, I was so below what I planned, which was really a shock. Then I was over in takeaway, but yeah, groceries and liquor, like, so that's the beginning of the month. I went to the fruit shop, and then I kind of go to both of those. That was at the beginning of the month, and yeah, most of my shops are around like $60. Oh, I know why I didn't spend too much, because I had a gift card. Yeah, I spent $13 at the liquor store, $12. They're both for like 6-packs, so very cheap to buy alcohol in Canada compared to Australia. And then my shop at the end of the month was $38. So yeah, a good month for grocery. It was $253 instead of the planned $400. Restaurants, takeaway. I bought Grace, Josh and I lunch on the moving day, so that was $102. Ramen with Grace was $31. Burger Crush with Diana was $25. I went to a bar with Grace and we had like onion rings and drink and stuff. It was $16, and then had a couple of drinks at Heinz, or maybe I just had one drink. It's a little expensive for one drink. Went to Donnellan's for a night out, and it was $23 for a couple of drinks. Heinz, I got one drink. And then McDonald's, gotta have McDonald's after a night out. And then I went and had brunch with Rach, which was $35. If you guys haven't been to Chewy's, it is amazing. Their fried chicken is delicious. Cafes, I went for one coffee at Brecca, which was under $3. We love that. Phone was $56. Fun Money Travel House. This was literally just stuff for the house. I got some cleaning supplies, and then I got a little rug for my room. Not a nice big rug, but that was $13 for that. So that was under pet care. $413, which was not planned. So I went to PetSmart to get her some food and everything. That was $32, and then there was the emergency vet, and then there was the vet with Flo after that. So all up, spent $413 on my cat in February. Entertainment, nothing. Drugstore, why was that expensive? Shoppers Drug Mart, London Drugs. I got the pill for the next 3 months, so that's always $86.68. Naturopath supplements was $37, and went to London Drugs and Shoppers, I think just for like deodorant and cleaning supplies and stuff. So that's where that came in. Therapy, no therapy this month. My therapist is really unwell. That's why I haven't been going to therapy. And credit card, roughly what I planned, which was $1,200, and then I didn't pay my SERB debt off this month, so I just paid at the beginning of March. And then let's go into March. I've already started a little bit, but it's an every dollar budget, which has never happened, I think, in the history of this channel. Let me just get it up. So I've got everything planned out. So I've got my paychecks there. Have I filled out? I filled out my Compass card, my rent, that's already come out. I budgeted $300 for groceries this month. I put restaurants as one by $100, and then cafes and takeaway into one at $80, because I never really go to cafes, never really get takeaway. So together I was like, let's do that. Phone, I got a new plan where I get like 30 gig of data, and it's gonna be $63. So I was like, why not? I've got from 4 gig to 30 gig, yes please. and fun money house stuff. Why is that so specific? $326. I think I just had to make the every dollar budget. That's why I did that. Pet care, I've already spent $44 on her because I got her some cat food and that just adds up. Drugstore, I did $60 for medicine, cosmetic, things like that. Therapy, I haven't planned it because I don't know yet. Credit card, it's gonna be around $1,300 this month. And then Serb I've already done and I paid that. Yeah, that is my March budget. Let me know if you guys want any more further detail and stuff. I feel like it's pretty well set out on the every dollar budget site, but let me know if you want me to explain anything or get into it more. As I said, maybe one day soon I will do a full budget, payday video of like how I break up my pay, but that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching this unwell, sick edition of my March reset. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I promise I'll be well for my next video. I'm going straight to bed after this, but thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really supports me so much. And take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Forget your feelings. Show me